I think I like musicals now. So the other night, I watched Singin' in the Rain. It's from 1952, stars Gene Hagen, Debbie Reynolds, Donald O'Connor, and Gene Kelly. It focuses on these two characters who are silent film stars who are now having to adapt to a world where talking pictures are coming into play. And so you watch them try to adjust to this and figure out how to make a good movie, even though they've never really had to act before. When I was in elementary school, my music teacher, shout out Mrs. Dolan, South Elementary, Plymouth, Massachusetts, she had all these pictures hung around the room. And I vividly remember there being a Singin' in the Rain poster that was always above where I sat. And I would see that iconic image of Gene Kelly, Donald O'Connor, and Debbie Reynolds holding their umbrellas. And it just always sort of stuck with me when I was a kid. And so this movie has been hanging over me for a long time. And then earlier this year, I watched Sound of Music for the first time, and I absolutely loved it. So I thought, you know what? Let's check out another classic musical and see if the experience is similar. And as soon as this movie started and I saw those three with umbrellas, I was immediately transported back to that music room. And then I was just locked in. This movie was so good. I had a smirk on my face the entire time I was watching this. I don't understand how people can be this talented. Like, at what point in his life did Gene Kelly just become Gene Kelly? The talent throughout this entire cast is jaw-dropping. They can do everything. They can dance. They can sing. They are hilarious. They can do drama. I just sat there with my mouth open as they just put on some of the best performances I've ever seen in anything. This character, Cosmo, he has two moments in particular. Throughout the movie, he's great. He's the comedic relief. He's just dropping dad jokes left and right. But him and Gene Kelly have this scene at the beginning. It's insane. They're playing violin while they tap dance, and they're doing all this physical stuff with each other. But then there's this moment where he has an entire solo moment. And I say this with zero hyperbole. This was maybe the most impressive thing I've ever seen ever. There's not a cell in my body that thinks I could ever get myself to do something as good as this. The physicality of what he is able to do here. It's slapstick, it's dance, it's comedy, it's singing again. It's just all the stuff. And it's all happening at the same time. He's not just good at one of them. He's literally amazing at all of it. I just couldn't believe it. And then the story itself is just great. Telling the story about the change in Hollywood and what that meant at the time, the egos involved, there's a love story going on at the same time. It was just an absolute joy to watch. I think I was literally giggling at times. And when you get to the end of this movie, I just kept thinking, oh, how is this going to resolve? And then you realize what's happening. I literally got up on my couch and I started clapping. And it ended and I just thought, okay, I guess I'm just into musicals. Never thought that would happen, but this movie was undeniable. The colors, the performances, all of it. I don't know what else to say. If you've never seen it, please check it out. Be sure to like this video, comment down below and let me know what you think about this movie, or if there are other musicals you think I should check out. Be sure to follow along so you can see more movie reviews like this, and take care.